Well, there's some pros to having for teenagers learning how to use a credit card. For one, it allows them some safety and convenience. So the fact that if they're shopping online, it's always better to do so with a credit card than with a bank card, because there are some ramifications if your bank card information got out. It's also a great way for kids to start to build a good credit rating. For a lot of us, it can take years. So by getting a head start, it means that they'll have access to getting lower rates of interest in the future when they're purchasing their car or their home. So having a good credit card is important. It can teach kids responsibility, learning how to ensure that they're making good spending decisions, because parents will have an opportunity to provide some positive influence on this, some feedback in terms of how their kids are using, or in some cases, misusing a credit card. And for parents, perhaps allowing their kids to make a mistake with a couple $100 now at an early age, learning from it, as opposed to waiting until their adulthood and perhaps making mistakes where it's cost them thousands of dollars. I would encourage parents, once they're sure that their child is ready for this responsibility, to go to their own financial institution, obtain a credit card. In all probability, unless their child is the age of 18 or 19, depending upon the age of majority in their province, that credit card is going to be their responsibility with their child's name on the credit card. Well, there's lots of credit cards that are ideally suited to students. Typically, these credit cards come with no annual fees. There may be some cashback opportunities, but the rewards point out the most important part. It's a low-cost credit card, no frills, one where you should have access to the account so you can monitor the expenditures and the payments to ensure your child is handling that account responsibly. So if your child is displaying good habits of getting funds, putting them in savings, giving themselves some limits in terms of how much discretionary income they're going to spend on their own, those are all good signs that your child has now reached that level of responsibility where they can take on the added responsibility of managing a credit card with a small limit on their own with your guidance and monitoring. The long-term goal here is to really build a good credit rating and to have the safety and convenience of not carrying cash around, not to incur a lot of extra unnecessary expense and pay a lot of interest charges.